Hello and welcome to Ketrick Builds. We're back with another episode of Return to Moria here, and I have been loading up on a lot of our raw resources. We've got a ton of iron ore here that we're going to bring back to the other encampment, and off camera I did just a little bit of exploring. I think I've got the last of these carvings for this area, so we're going to return those on the way back out and see what we get. I was just waiting for some food to be done. I even repaired the map stone in here at some point, but I realized we don't have another one of these, and it used up our black diamond that we had in our inventory, and I'm kind of regretting that we did that because we had the option to make this improved pickaxe at some point. This first age pickaxe needed a black diamond. This is a tier 3 pickaxe where we're at a tier 2 with the steel pickaxe. Kind of wish I'd saved this even though we didn't have the other things to make it. Maybe we'll find another one on the way though. I've got a ton of cool food stuffs here. We're not going to be able to bring all this stuff back to our base in the same haul, so we're taking the most important stuff, the metals, so that we can kind of build and upgrade while we're out here, and we'll see how it goes. Now, like I said, we've got 2 carvings left here. I think this is gonna finish this whole thing out, and now we can open it and look at that. We don't have the inventory space for all of this stuff. Let's take the craft plan. I can use the craft plans. No? All right, let's take that. An heirloom shield and a trapper hat. Okay. Well, let me grab these coins. We're gonna head back into the base real quick. Let's see what it takes to make those 2 things. Those sound pretty cool. We don't even have a hat recipe just yet, so getting something like that'll be nice. Heirloom shield, strong iron shield of a lost design. Shields tier 2 bludgeon. And this is a shields tier 1, so this is an upgraded shield. Let's go ahead and craft one of those. We'll put the other shield in the chest, giving me some room for that. And then we had a couple other things there. Man, we're so full up on everything. I'm gonna dump the coins and these gems back in here. We'll go get the rest of that stuff off the altar before I forget about it. Sapphire and some more iron ingots, which is nice. All right. Well, let me just drop this 1 iron ingot back off. I am going to take the steel and stuff with us. We're going to take all these unique gems. I don't know what we're going to need them for just yet, but I'd rather have them with us at the other base than leave them behind. We can always make the run back here and get some more stuff if we need to. So with that, the last step is just to repair all of our broken equipment, and we'll get moving here. Now, since the last episode, I've also had another realization. I was trying to use an axe to cut through this, right? It's wood, that makes sense. Yeah, not so much. The pickaxe works for all of the like structural type things that we need to break down, so we can smash through that to have an easier back and forth. Now I've been playing with that on a couple of things, like even the fortifications, the meat pits and all those things that we had down there that we were trying to interact with previously. We can now break apart, which is cool. And before we go back to the forge, I figured we'd just make the quick pit stop. I believe the place where I can dump these statues off is right up on top of this hill as we approach the mine over here. I can't remember for sure, but I feel like it was somewhere not that far. Yeah, there it is. We'll go ahead and drop these 2 statues in here and see how many more we have to go in the Elven Quarter. Place carvings. We've got 2 more left here to go. That's all right. We'll find those, I'm sure. Today's goal is to explore this zone fully, get the statues unlocked, and hopefully get over here and start working our way into the mines there. We're back up here at our little makeshift base. It looks like I left some food over here, which is great because we took a couple of hits on the way in. And I'm going to go ahead and craft a small wooden chest here just to store our junk in so that I'm not having to carry all this stuff around. I don't know yet if I need more iron or steel right now, so I'm just going to put everything that we've got in the chest as is. We're going to hopefully start working on making some more of this stuff here soon. We've got a new building here, the workbench, that I wanted to make and see what we can get from that, so let's put that down as well. We'll put that right here. And then let's see what recipes we get. Oh, we do get a bow. And here's that trapper's hat that we just unlocked. And an adventurer's pack. Woo! Now I'm sad I left my hide back at the other place, but a larger pack is just what we needed. We've got arrows, and then we've got elven arrows, which are even better. I need to figure out how to make this bronze, though, soon. And where do we get feathers? Both of those are questions to be answered, but a hunting bow might be fun. But first, we need to go pick up some hide scraps and get this trapper's hat made. Might as well have a helmet, and I need some regular hide, quite a bit of regular hide, to get the upgraded backpack. So that's the order of the day. We're going to run out here, and we're scared there's orcs. We're going to run out here, and we're going to get those resources real quick so that we can get these upgrades moving. Oh, and we must already have gotten the recipes here, because now I'm getting coins for the statues. Well, that's alright, we'll take it. And I'm heading back towards where we came into the zone, because that's where I remember there being the most of those creatures. The stag-looking things that we managed to kill for the hides. Just taking a quick look in here if there's any statues. We're missing 2 statues for this zone as well, so I've found that most of the time those statue things are within the little structures around the zone. So I think we've been in here already, but now that I've hunted for statues in the other zone for a while, I feel like there's one. I know a little bit better what to look for. I think we just need one more of those statues to finish off this zone and see what we can get out of the next, I don't even know what to call it, but the treasure trove. So we'll keep our eyes peeled. And apparently I missed this statue on the way in, but there's a blessing here. So we're going to go ahead and take that. Oh, it's a, I thought it was like an actual blessing. It's not a buff, it's spices. Okay, well, it's just a cool statue then. My bad.
Quiet. I see prey ahead.
Alright, here's one of these things that we can get hide off of.
Ah!
Oh, I missed him. One of 8. Well, that's gonna take a minute. I've made it back over to the base. We kind of did a full circuit. I don't have the hide I need, but we did get enough hide scraps off of the ground, places where I've dropped them, to get this trapper's hat. So let's go ahead and get that equipped. It looks so cute. Should provide a little bit more armor, I'm guessing? I don't know. But either way, we've got that going, and we need some food. We just slept for the night, got well rested here. So let's go ahead and get fed and get back out there and find some hide. We have returned with our 8 hide. I'm so excited to get this adventures pack going. Here we go. Oh, and of course, I don't have the room for it. Swap pack. There we go. Oh, look at all of these spots. Swap pack, though, it doesn't switch what I've got in my inventory, so I need to dump all this stuff out first, and then I can't put the pack in a chest. That's unfortunate. All right, well, let's get this. Oh, I can carry it, though. Weird. I don't know how to drop it, though. I guess I can just swap to my sword. Okay, well, there we are. I could make a bow. The bow would have actually been useful for hunting down that stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna make a bow. I don't have the elven wood for it. I suppose I could always go get some wood. Man, this backpack is just amazing, though. We'll worry about that here in a little bit, though. Let me come back into the chest and see if there's anything we need to take with us. We'll probably bring our wood back just to be able to build some stuff. Oh my goodness, wolves everywhere. Let me get over here, get our shield out. Oh no, get the shield out. Alright, let's do this. Whew. Sometimes these attacks catch you off guard. Let me see if I've got enough meat to make some food. We'll make 2 portions just to have some out there for me. And then the one thing I could really use at this base is this repair smithy. Ooh, what's an ink grinder? Tints armor by grinding semi-precious stones into colored ink. That's interesting. We don't quite have enough amber for that yet, but I am going to make this repair smithy because we seem to be taking a beating out here, and it's going to be very useful to be able to repair up all of our armor from a remote location. How do I not have any metal fragments? I'm not sure. Well, we'll go out here and try and pick a few of those up. I know at our other base we've got a ton of that stuff, but maybe I can scavenge some from some of these bad guys out in the main area. And we do have one more of those statues that I do need to try and locate at some point here. So we've got our eye on that. I'm trying to avoid that bear. All right, let's get our axe going here and we'll take care of these guys.
That's all you got?
Well, that was an easy fight. They didn't really seem to put up much of a fight, to be honest. We'll break this stuff down, and hopefully I'll get some metal scraps out of some of this. Ooh, there was an orc key. Now I can unlock an orcish chest. Oh, look at that. All kinds of good stuff. Don't see any statues, but I'm going to go ahead and fight these guys and see if I can get another orc key out of that.
Knock this one dead.
There's some metal fragments. Alright, well let's see if we get keys off of all of these banners. We do. Well, there we go. We've figured out how that works. Let's open this up. All kinds of goodies. Oh, and there's my other statue. What do you know? I would have never expected that to be where I get the statue from. But now we know. And as they say, knowing is half the battle. Let's run on up here since we're right next to it and turn this in. See what we get. Open it up. Take all of that. We get a long bottom hat and a Last Alliance shield. Well, we'll have to go back and check out both of those in just a second. I think I'm gonna circle around here. We're gonna hit those other camps on the way back over to the base though. We just cleared those camps, so yeah, we'll head this way and see what other camps we've got. I need to take the bridge though. We've cleared another camp. Let's see what we get. Oh man, just all kinds of goodies and more of these carvings, but we don't need any more of those. I'm kind of curious what I'm supposed to do with those, or if there's some other use for those carvings besides opening what we already got. I don't know. We'll put it in a chest back at base. But we might as well clear this last camp. I think this is going to be the last of the camps that we've come across so far. Oops. Did not time that well. I can get 2 of them if I swing in the right way. Okay, there we go. Yeah, combat. I'm not so great at the combat in this game. Not so great at the combat in most games, if I'm being honest. But we feel like we're getting there. But then you have a fight like that where it just doesn't quite go well, and you're like, well, maybe we need some more practice. And even more, we got lots of different gems here. Sapphire, highlight, oops. Jade, yeah, we got all kinds of cool stuff. Oh my goodness. That's a whole lot of wolves. I think I'm going to switch to the sword because it does good multi-target damage. Okay, we're taking a beating. Oh no. Okay. Whew. We gotta get back to the base and make some food. That was brutal. We might as well stop real quick and knock down this thing and open the chest before we head back. Get the, I think this was the last of them. Not sure, but either way, we're doing pretty good. I wonder if knocking those down will prevent them from respawning. That would be interesting for sure. I'm gonna eat this first bit of roast beef just because I want to make sure we don't run into anything crazy. And this long bottom hat is the new thing. This is helmet tier 2. Our trapper hat is also a helmet tier 2. So I don't know that there's really a big difference between these. We might upgrade to this. I'd need a bunch more hides though in order to do that. And then Last Alliance shield, this requires bronze, which we haven't found yet. So this does answer my previous question. You can see here it says meal spoiled. I waited too long on this meat that we'd cooked, so now I just can clear the table. And it's late afternoon, we're weary, we've crafted everything we got to craft, we're gonna sleep, and it's time to head to that new mine area, I think. So I'm excited. We're continuing to work our way through stuff. This is a simple meal. Let's craft up some meat real quick. We're fairly hungry. I'll get us fed and meet you over at the mines. And here we are. Let's see what the mines have to hold for us. This compacted dirt is no match for our upgraded pickaxe. I'm digging it. Aha, I'm digging it. Got it. I'll make this entrance nice and cleared out so I can get back in here. I'm sure there's going to be some bad things.
The Mines of Moria. I hope you lead to Dwarves and some treasures along the way.
Not even through the zone and we're getting attacked. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
The Mines of Moria. I hope you lead to Dwarves and some treasures along the way.
So we're gonna reach Durin's Highway. Use your map to navigate through the Mines of Moria to its alternate highway entrance. Okay. And we just got an achievement for delving onwards. That's quite a ways away down there. If I bring up the map, you can see this is where we're headed. So we're gonna have some exploring to do down here for sure. Ooh, we've got some resources right up here that look new. Is that probably going to be tin is my best guess. Stronger pickaxe required. Oh, silver. Well, interesting. So we can't mine with the iron pickaxe there. The old Mines of Moria gave rich bounty for thousands of years, heralding great wealth and growth for the Dwarven kingdom under the Misty Mountain. However, the iron, silver, and coal veins in Dum Kazan were not as valuable once Mithril was discovered under Karad Haraz. All but abandoned for the richer Mithril lodes, there still remains plenty of ore to be extracted here in the old mines. Okay. Well, I guess we'll take advantage of that and do some mining ourselves. Let's see what there is to see. Oh.
Eyes up!
What is this?
Monsters in the air!
Stupid bats. And this was one of those hero token things that we accidentally started looting while we were being attacked. Let's see, there's what appears to be copper down there, which is my best guess going to be a core component on our way to bronze. Man, I don't know. I don't want to really jump down anywhere crazy just to start off with yet. Let's see if we can climb up here. We need a platform of some kind. We'll get this wizard rune. The shadow grows strong in the mines. A wizard searches for Thrain. That's terribly original. Let's see what's up here. Not much.
What's that?
Guess we'll go up one of these ladders and see what's what. Not seeing a whole lot up here. I wonder what this symbol is. Western Mines. Oh, that's just a location, I guess. Man, what is that over there? There's like some eggs or something in a nest. Maybe that's how we're gonna eventually find some feathers here. I know feathers were a thing that we needed to make some of the arrows. Trying to figure out how to grab this ladder. Oh, there we go. Oh, nope. Whoa! Oh, that was close. Man, this zone is going to be crazy to navigate around. There's so many ladders and platforms everywhere. I see more resources across the way there. Yeah, man, I don't know. I guess we're gonna go back over towards the beginning and see if there's another path to take. I don't really want to fall very far. I was hoping to jump onto this platform and take the stairs down. Alright, here we go. Oh, bad guys.
I need a better weapon for this!
Wow, these things are not taking much damage. Let's get the axe out. There we go. Alright, so... Oh! Is that an actual orc? It is. Damn. Okay, let's switch out to the shield. Yeah, this, axe even isn't doing that much against this thing. I mean, we could kill it, but we're in gray damage, which means they're resisting a good chunk of our damage, I think.
Knock this one dead!
My goodness. Alright, well, the difficulty has definitely scaled up in here. Let's see if we can figure out how to get over to that copper. There's a ladder there that I missed, apparently. We'll see if we can get some copper, because that was going to unlock some additional equipment, if I remember correctly. And additional equipment is just what we need when we start fighting enemies that are a little bit too tough for us. Oops. Okay, I can mine copper ore with this thing. Great. And now we can make a bellows, which I'm sure is going to unlock a bunch of other stuff for us. Well, let me clear out this vein. Maybe we'll go check out that one behind us as well. And to get some materials, we'll head back over to our base and see what we can make with it. It looks like this other node, I'm going to be able to get down from some stairs over there. So we might go down the other path outside the door and see what we can get. These ladders are so slow. Now that we've got a larger backpack, we can adventure for longer without having to go back. I'm still really hoping we can start making rations at some point, though. That would be the hope. I also need to figure out how we find these black diamonds that we got before, because I really need one to build that tier 3 pickaxe. I can't believe I wasted that on the base upgrade in the starting base. Like, I'll ever need to go back there once we move farther down the way here. That seems like a giant waste to me at this point. I'm really upset that we wasted that one black diamond on a structural upgrade instead of a new piece of equipment or a new tier of equipment. Well, I've got all of that copper ore out. We've got almost 3 full stacks, which is awesome. A bunch of this Zaleb, I don't even know, but we're doing great on our first resource run here. I'm pretty excited. So let's go ahead and head back out of here. And what is that? Spiders?
I need a better weapon for this!
We're not happy, but luckily they were stuck in a rock there and couldn't attack us. That could have gone very poorly. But we found this natural fiber, which is a rope. I like it. That was one of the things that we were missing in order to build ladders earlier. So I'm going to take that with us. And yeah, I think before we try to go any further down here, and I really think... Man, there's so many ways to go. I think we could have gone down those steps from where we were just mining and continue on. I see a statue and stuff down there already. There's lots of more exploring we need to do. But before we do that, we're going to go back in here and see about making some bronze. Build that new workbench thing that we got. I forget what it was called. The bellows, maybe? And we'll see what we can unlock here. Here we are. Let's see. Copper ingot. Add to queue. I'm going to just make one because I'm trying to see what we're going to need to do this bronze stuff, because I think everything we actually needed to make requires bronze ingots here. Yep. I'm expecting once I collect this first copper item, well, now we can make a brew kettle. All right, let's go take a look. I've got oven for cooking and baking, which requires 3 copper ingots. Maybe, use dry heat to bake rations that can be taken on adventures. Well, look at that. That's what we're looking for. And then a brew kettle. Brewing and storing up to large quantities of ale. Ale sounds awesome. And then we also have the bellows, which is steel, elven wood, and hide. Upgrades a nearby furnace to smelt advanced metals and alloys. All right, well, we've got all kinds of stuff then that we need to do with the copper stuff to proceed. So I guess we will queue up a bit more copper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I want to say was what we needed to do some of that. I've got to believe that bronze is going to be combining copper with something else here at some point, so I don't want to use up too much of it here. I'm just going to look back at this. We have everything we need for the oven besides the copper, and I needed some more elven wood for the brew kettle. Oh, I need 8 for the brew kettle. So 3 plus 8 is 11, and then coming down to the bellows, we were good here, but I need 1 more hide and some elven wood for that. I'm going to go and... get a few more of these going. So I had 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go. We'll get a full stack of that moving, and I'm going to go get that elven wood and at least a couple more hide here while we wait for that to cook up. We are back up here at the forge with a bunch more resources. Let's see how much of these copper ingots we've got now. Not quite all of them, but quite a few. Start a fire here. Let me start with the oven down here. I'm really curious to see what this is going to do for us. I'm going to drop it in here. Man, the building system is just a little wonky. I'm going to put it on the back side of this. There we go, and I've got 4 recipes here. A complex ration. Stuff we've seen. Dried fruit, that's easy to make. Honey cakes, that's not too bad. I don't know, I haven't found cave honey anywhere. And then meat is going to make these. That's a simple ration, a reasonable. So let's go ahead and create some of these out of the grab apples. This is going to be the... I think best thing for us to take with us. I've got some roast meat here already made that I can eat up. And then what was the other things that we needed to build? A brew kettle, which I need 1 more copper ingot for, and then a bellows, which will upgrade a nearby furnace to smelt advanced metals and alloys. So let's see if I can place down this bellows, and it needs to be near a furnace, huh? I wonder if this thing it's going to count for upgrading this. Man, I wonder if we're going to need to build an actual furnace first. What's a furnace take? Let's build one of those down here first and see what happens. I'm going to build a regular furnace. And then we'll build a bellows to go with it. Like so. And now we've got a gem cutter available, which is this other type of wood that we haven't found yet. But we are progressing pretty quickly here. Let's see what's available in the furnace. I can make copper ingots now, which is probably fine. I'm not gonna monkey with that just yet though, since we've got the other furnace going over here. But we do have the copper now for a brew kettle, so I'm gonna go ahead and slap one of those down here. Trying to think of the best place to put this. We'll put it right over here, kind of keep all of our food items together. And that's going to let us make some evening ale. Man, we're going to need a lot of these oats if we're going to start brewing. We got to get some farms going here eventually. But right now, we're just kind of focused on all these upgrades. Let's see what we've got. All kinds of cool lore items here. Strong wood from the colossal mushroom forest of the lower deeps. So that means we're going to have to go deeper. So we're starting to need resources that we don't have access to just yet, which means we just need to continue going the direction we've been going. Let me look at my recipe list. Wander keg. This keg, a marvel of dwarven engineering, effortlessly transports ale during travel. Neat. Only one masterwork item can be carried at a time. Okay. Well, there we go. We're making awesome progress here. I'm kind of curious, if I destroy an item, do I get all the resources back for it? What did I use to build a forge here, a furnace? I mean, we used 20 stone to build that. And if I look here, I've got 14 on me. What happens if we deconstruct this? I get my 20 stone back. Okay, so the same here. If I deconstruct the bellows just out of idle curiosity, I get my 8 wood, 4 ingots, and 4 hide. 8 wood, 4 ingots, 4 hide. All right, so we're getting all of our resources back when we deconstruct things, which is amazing. And now I have rations I can eat on the road, which is going to make our lives so much easier when it comes to trying to... Oh, this stuff isn't actually stacking. I'm dropping it on the ground. Oh my goodness. That's obnoxious. I have to say, I wish that they had a little bit smarter inventory system. Anyhow, my meat spoiled. We gotta stop wasting our food. It's now twilight. It's getting late, so I think what we're gonna do is start off one more meat to cook to be able to eat when we wake up, and then we're gonna rest here and get back down into the mines. Well, now that we're all packed up, I decided to make another chest. We dumped off all these raw resources. Between this and what we've got in our original base, we're starting to get quite a bit of stuff stacked up here. At some point, I'm going to have to consolidate all of our resources, likely up into a new base of some kind. I think what we want to do, and I realize it's dark here, let me get my torch out at least, is we're going to head out towards the mines, and we're going to start seeing what we can explore out that way. We're going to head down those stairs, and maybe we'll start making a new base down in the mines so we don't have to keep running out here. I feel like that's kind of the play here in this game. I'm still learning as I go, but I feel like we have this need to progress each zone, and we'll probably make a small outpost in each new zone area that we come to. That way we don't have to keep doing so much running back and forth, because it's just wasting a lot of time, and I don't feel like it's providing that much of value to us. But we're learning as we go, and as always, I do appreciate comments. If you've got any ideas or suggestions, I'm open to those as we go through things. I'm not always the most observant player when it comes to these kind of games, so I've always appreciated when folks point things out that I might be missing. Now, we've got a room down there, and it looks like more stairs on the other side. I'm going to come down this way real quick just to make sure we're not missing anything crazy. Ooh, the oats actually grow here. Well, that's awesome. I'm going to go ahead and pick up a bunch of these oats, some metal fragments, and let's see what's up here. A dead end. Well, I'm glad we came out here. I'm glad we just figured out we can get these oats. I think the next big thing that I want to get going in our next base is going to be some of the farming, because I feel like I'm a dwarf, and the fact that we have brewing equipment now is going to mean we can make some really cool brews to give us some buffs and whatnot, and that's what we're going to be checking out next. Mint seed chive seeds. All kinds of new things. Ranger's journal page. Well, that's new. What's that? Found in the mines, find the journal somewhere nearby, then replace the pages to gain the knowledge of this ranger. Okay, well that's kind of like our statues for this zone then, I'm guessing. And let's see, more stairs down. Oh, we've got some copper in the corner here we might as well grab real quick. And here we are down at the bottom. What is this material? Oh, now that's tin. Oh, there we go. So now we can make bronze. Alrighty. Well, I'm sure that's going to open up all kinds of new recipes as well. Here's another Ranger journal page. I don't feel like we got enough tin out of that little tiny bit there to justify going back to see what the recipes are, so I'm going to go just a little bit further here while we're here and see what we can find. Oh, there's some more. That's exactly what I was looking for. Alright, well let's get this tin going and we'll go back up and see what kind of things bronze is going to unlock once we learn it. Before we head up though, let's see what these statues down here are going to require. I can rebuild those for 20 stone. Perfect. Steel battle axe. Well, that sounds awesome. We do need some better weapons. And what do we got here? Let's see if we can climb up here and see what kind of machine this thing is. It's just a big wheel type deal, nothing specific. Yeah, I don't know, maybe this is going to be a good place right here to start building the base. Oh, look at all these oats. We can actually start brewing something if I pick all these up. Well, we'll take that too. This might be a good spot to start a base though. We got a nice flat area here. I could build some walls up. I don't know. We're on the lookout for somewhere to start the next base though. I'm gonna see if I can climb up here though, and ooh, natural fiber, I'll take it. I see a whole copper node over here. It might be worth our time to knock that out real quick and bring that back up with us as well. As long as we're here, we've got the space, and it is morning here. I'm as anxious as I am to get the new resource and build some upgrades. I also know we're going to need materials, so we might as well not waste too much time running back and forth. We might as well get the resources when they're right in front of us. Alright, there we go. We've got all that copper. I think now is the good time to head back. Did we check this? We did not, because there's a whole bunch of spiders in here. Let's check this little alcove real quick.
A better weapon for this.
Oh my goodness, this is not going well, and now I'm poisoned. In hindsight, let's not do that right now. We'll come back. Now we're weary. Our torch has gone out. Yeah, it's just we're having a bad time. Back to the base. So here we are. Let's see it. Bronze ingots are copper and tin ore. I'm glad we kept some of that copper around, but we've only got enough to make 2 bronze ingots with that tin. I'm glad tin ore or tin bars isn't a thing. That would be a little exhausting. And we're going to need 1 bronze ingot for this spear and 3 for that shield, but we don't even have any of this true quartz yet either, so I guess we don't have to worry about that. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll get at least that spear going. I'm hoping that spear is going to be an upgrade and we'll be able to do something with that. I need some more cranberries now to make this evening ale. We'll keep working on that. I'm going to drop all these food items off, though, as long as we're back. And I'm going to keep the ranger journals on us. Trying to organize our inventory, and we're getting wailed on by these wolves. My goodness. Alright, let's do this. Oh man, we're taking a beating. This axe is so slow compared to these wolves. I guess we'll have to bust out the sword. Come on, where's my sword? Oh my goodness, the delays on some of these commands. I know I was probably being staggered by the wolf attacks, but come on now, help me out a little bit here. We just got wrecked. Luckily, we've got lots of metal fragments, so it's not the end of the world, but come on. We're gonna put this meat, the scraps. I've got this garnet that wouldn't fit in the other chest. I've got so much copper ore, too, that we need to process or get rid of or do something with it. I don't even know. This is all full up. Yeah, we definitely need to relocate. I don't want to keep building anything in this area because it's such a long way away from the mines. So I'm going to get all of our bronze ingots that we just made here, and we'll come right over here to the forge, and I'm going to make this spear. Tier 2 piercing. Good for rapid single target attacks. Charge for a heavy forward stab. Okay, well, let's do it. Let's see what it is. Because our sword is a tier 1. This will be a tier 2. The iron war axe is also tier 1. And I feel like I should have more options here for making stuff. Let me see if I can locate those. Oh, here's contract section 2. Payment. Members of the company may keep whichever treasures they recover, remake, or craft, if any, within Moria, short of royal heirlooms, monuments, and other artifacts belonging to Khazad-dûm and the royal line of Durin. Okay, that's I love the lore and the story that's going on here. Very good. And what else we got? Standing torch. We got 2 new things in here I'm looking for. Oh, the bronze and tin pallets. That makes sense. Let's go to the recipe list, though. These are things I can craft in my inventory. Steel. Oh, that's right. I'm going to research the steel battle axe. I thought I had a new battle axe somewhere. I don't know. That'll be made at the forge when it's ready. This first age pickaxe is needing a black diamond, which I don't know how to get. These are the unique items we're making here. Workbench. Great forge. Alright. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's try this out. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, that's so nice. That's really fast. Okay. Well, now we're all geared up then. I think we'll have an easier time on our way back into the mines, which I think is going to be the plan. So let me make us a meal of some kind. Some roasted fruit, I suppose. We're going to come over to the oven here. I'm going to queue up some rations in here. Just because we got so much meat, that'll be an easy one for us. We're going to repair all our gear. and we're gonna head back down into the mines. However, I think that's gonna be next episode. We'll find a good spot, set up a base in the mines, and see what we can do to progress through that zone. Hopefully you've enjoyed today's episode as we have finished up the Elven Quarter and moved on to the next zone. I feel like we're doing a pretty good job of being completionists as we work our way through this stuff. So check back again tomorrow for the next episode, hopefully, as we enter the Mines of Moria proper. That's all for today. Kedrick out.